Hello guys, it's Juliana and welcome back to another video. Guys, I'm super excited about this video because I've been wanting to film this for years. Ever since my YouTube channel actually came out, I've been wanting to film this video. Drum roll! It's the new Out of My Mind movie. Let's get into the review. Let's go, guys.
Welcome back to another video. Today's video is why am I wearing sunglasses?
It's Juliana and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be answering, do you blind people? Okay, so enough fangirling about this movie. Let's get into the actual review. So, the movie was great. It tells the story of Melody Brooks. If you haven't heard of the book, it's based off the book, which is awesome. It's based off of Melody Brooks, I believe, elementary school kid who has cerebral palsy and can't talk and is in a wheelchair as well. It basically explains her life and her story and the challenges she goes through day to day and things she can and can't do because of cerebral palsy. And it goes on a lot about what she's thinking because she can't talk, but it also goes on to show you just because you think a person can't do this doesn't mean they actually can't do it. Ask them if they can do it. Go up to a person with a disability and ask how you can help, or if they want your help. Sometimes we don't want your help. And that's not because we don't like help. It's just because we can do it on our own. And it's just like if you were to go to a grocery store and you weren't disabled or you didn't have a disability and you asked for help or you didn't need help but someone came up and helped you. And it also goes on to say it also goes to this one thing which I think is really cool. It's talk to me, the person with the disability, instead of talking for me or being the person who's okay, mom, say me and my mom are sitting in a room. It's okay, mom, how old is Juliana? Instead of looking at me and asking how old I am, I don't exist. I can't describe to you how that makes me feel as a person with a disability. Often I get called a child or sweetie or just because I don't look my age. I also get asked if I need a ride or just a lot of random things that you would come up to and say to a kid. I basically experienced that. But back to my review, the acting was good and it made me feel it was really good because they picked an actor who actually had cerebral palsy. The acting was really good. I can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head, but yeah. So the acting was really good because the actor herself had cerebral palsy. So in parts of the movie, I feel like it felt as if she wasn't acting. She was just kind of going through her day-to-day life on some scenes. And then others, it kind of seemed like she was acting as if she was Melody. So it's kind of cool to see that and to see representation played out so well. This movie I would give an 8 out of 10. Just because I wouldn't give it that solid 10 because I've seen better movies, but it also is a good quality movie that teaches you about disabilities and how to accept them and how to become friends with a person with disabilities just because, that's another point, just because we have the disability doesn't mean we don't want to be friends with you, and doesn't mean we can't hang out with each other. It doesn't mean we can't gossip about other people. It just means that we might have a harder time doing something or getting around, but at the end of the day, we're people just like you. And that's what I love about this movie and the message, the whole series in itself, not just the movie, but all the books say over and over again, is treat me like a regular person. Yes, I might have limitations, but it's not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do and how I want to do it. I will let you know if I need help. And I love movies that show you how to treat people with disabilities. I've been waiting to do this movie for a while, but I love how it was done. I love the acting. There's not any cussing in it, so you don't have to worry about cussing, so it's very child friendly. And I would say take your kids to the movie, because it also teaches them how to approach someone with a disability and not to be scared of us, but to ask us questions. Another thing I always see going out to like the grocery stores, Mommy, why does she walk like that? Okay, let's keep going. I mean, you might have places to go, but I don't mind answering questions. I know some of us might, but I'm very open. Like, that's why I created this whole YouTube channel, was to share my experience as a person with a disability, or multiple disabilities, not just one. I have like a bunch of disabilities I can list off, and you can ask me about pretty much any of them, and I'll give you an honest answer. And it's not easy. I will say that it's not easy living life with multiple disabilities. There's some days I wish I could walk just fine. I wish I could walk like a normal person across the room without falling or tripping over something. There's some days where I wish I could see 20/20 vision. There's some days I wish I could hear just like everyone else. But who am I kidding? I love getting to share my story and how I go about living my life and movie reviews and all of this. And this is honestly why I have a channel on this platform, is to spread awareness, not to be afraid of going up to someone and asking, why do you walk like that? I mean, there's a nice way and a mean way to do it. If you say, why do you walk like that? I might not answer you because you're being a little bit rude. But if you genuinely want to know why I walk like that, I'm gonna say it's because I was born with something called CP, or Cerebral Palsy. And that's why I walk the way I do. And I don't mean to scare you or your kid, but I mean, it's better to educate than make assumptions and just completely go around the elephant in the room. And I'm glad this movie came out, because it teaches kids, if you allow kids to go see it, it teaches kids how to get along with people that are just a little bit different than us, but normal. And there's no such thing as normal. So normal is not a good word. I don't even know why normal, the word, was created, because none of us are normal. We all have issues. We all have ADHD or something. Give it a thumbs up and hit that like button, and please share with your friends and family. That would mean the world to me, and help support this channel. And if you like what you're seeing, you can also buy merch or become a member of this channel. And that can also be another way to support the channel and the future of this channel. And if you like what you're seeing, those are some ways to help out this channel.